Hey everyone, Hannah! It's good to see you here. Welcome to Morning Mindset. Welcome, Nikki. Good morning, good morning. It's so nice to have you here. I believe it's Sunday. Yes, it is. You're such troopers on a Sunday morning. But I got some good stuff for you today, so hopefully it'll all be worth it. Thank you so much for joining me here on Morning Mindset. We're going to start talking about success mindsets because we are now running up into the big event that I'm doing in August. On the 19th it starts to the 22nd, called the Working Online Beach Camp. I've called it a beach camp because so many people have boot camps, which sounds terrible really, because it sounds like you're gonna have some military sergeant sort of telling you what to do. But we're doing the Working Online Beach Camp. It's all about working online. It's all about having a successful business. So we're going to start leading into this success mindset here inside Morning Mindset. So there's going to be lots of practical things that you're going to learn throughout the event. It's a 3-day video training, and then we're doing a live session at the end. So lots of practical things to learn, but there's also, again, like for me, it's like the iceberg, like the practical stuff is like the tip of the iceberg, the bit you see above the water. But the mindset stuff and success stuff is the bottom of the iceberg, the things that you don't see that are making up the major part of our success. So the type of mindset that I want to talk to you about, I'm going to talk about polar opposite mindsets this week. So our theme is opposing mindsets. And it's really interesting how sometimes we don't pay attention to our thoughts, and we think that we're positive people and we think that we're approaching life in a positive way, but we do it for a fraction of the time, and the rest of the time we're not. And when we actually kind of look at our actions and look at our, like, where we pull our attention, then that can tell us a lot about ourselves and whether we are in those success mindsets. So this is just things that I've learned along the way in life, and things that I've had to correct on my journey. So I thought I would just share those with you this week. So the first thing I absolutely knew I had to correct was the theory of spending and saving. Okay, so, and this is a really good tip if you're looking for clients. And I know you can't maybe possibly come out with these questions blatantly to a client, but you can certainly pick at a few things and see what kind of mindset your client is in. So we have, if we're going to look at it from a client perspective, we've got our spend time to save money. This is one mindset we can be in. Or we've got spend money to save time. Okay, so you might say, what's the difference? Spend time to save money or spend money to save time. Now, you want to attract the clients in your life, especially if you do scripting like we talked about last week. You want to attract the clients in your life that spend money to save themselves time. Those are the most ideal clients. If somebody is trying to spend time to save money, as in, these are what tend to be the sort of cheaper people. So I'll give you an example of this. So imagine you are somebody that likes to clip out coupons from magazines and newspapers, or you would spend your time going through, for example, Amazon, looking at every single item, looking for the sale item, or looking to see if they had the same item but it was a lot cheaper and things like that. And you would spend a lot of your time doing something like that, like looking to save money through using your time. Okay, so spend time to save money. So the spend time to save money mindset is not thinking to themselves about abundance, because if they were thinking abundance, they would be thinking, I could spend this hour working on something I love to do and make whatever you want to make an hour, £100 an hour, £200 an hour, £500 an hour. Okay, or you can spend that hour going through the newspaper looking for a 20p coupon that you can save on a tin of tomato paste at the supermarket. So that's the difference between the mindsets. And this is where we need to catch ourselves. Are we spending a ridiculous amount of time to save a very small amount of money? Or could we abandon that mindset and then start to spend money, whether that be investing, whether that be hiring, whether that be getting another system? This is systems in V8 stuff. A lot of people shop around for systems that are the cheapest system to be able to keep their costs down, rather than invest in the best system because that's going to be able to make them more money. Okay, so this mindset is quite critical to success, and you've got to catch yourself and think, where am I here right now? So the spend money to save time would be, okay, I can get this system, it's going to cost me an extra $20 a month, but it's going to save me about 5 more hours. So you spent $20 to save 5 hours instead of spending 5 hours looking for something that's going to save you $20, but it's going to probably take you a lot longer in the long term anyway. So this mindset is very, very important. Are you a spend time to save money person? I know I'll put my hours in, I'll put my time in just to save some money. Obviously, if it's like massive amounts of money, then fine. But if it's like these, you know, few dollars here, $10 a month, the 20-cent coupon, and I have seen that program where people like literally make their living out of collecting coupons. But, you know, I mean, how long did it take them to do that? So basically, you've got that mindset, the coupon mindset. It's the, I'm going to sit here for ages looking for the cheapest, or I'm going to go shop to shop. You know, I'm going to spend all day looking for the best bargains, or, you know, I'm going to go out and seek out. I'm going to spend my time doing that. But you've got to think, how much money is that actually going to save you? And is that time really worth it? This is a very autopilot mindset that people get into. Like the saving money mindset is a very autopilot mindset that they don't even consider how long it's going to take them to save that money, and that they could have actually been doing something else and earning money doing something else that would have resulted in something a lot better. So, and then we've got the spend money to save time. So we want those clients who are ready to spend money because they know they need more hours in the day, because they know they could be putting their own time into something better that will make them way more than what it will cost them to get help and support in their business. And it's the same thing. Spend money to save time. Spend that extra, you know, whatever it is to get something that's going to save you time, make it quicker, make it easier. Maybe it's a household appliance, you know, get a dishwasher. Get a dishwasher. If you're somebody that's like, I absolutely love doing dishes, it's my favorite activity, don't get a dishwasher. If you're somebody that hates doing the dishes, but you're doing the dishes by hand to save yourself the money that it would cost you to get a dishwasher, just imagine how much that half an hour to an hour a day, I have a lot of people in my house, maybe yours would be less if there's only one of you, but you know, like when we do dishes, there's like 7 people in my house, you know, to do the dishes, like they literally pile up like nobody's business. So I'm gonna get a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher. Whenever I go into a new home, it's the first thing I buy, the dishwasher. And there are people out there who are like, oh, no, I don't want to spend that money on a dishwasher. You know, I'll do it myself. That is almost criminal when you think that hour could be spent actually doing something super productive that can make you way more money than it would cost for the dishwasher. You could spend that hour making the money to buy the dishwasher, you know. So Nikki hates doing dishes. I pretty much hate doing dishes too. Like, I don't know, like I don't know who would enjoy it. Maybe somebody who just needs a 5-minute break away from the kids, and the only way you're going to do that is through doing dishes. But you know, that's a whole other topic of a whole other manifestation. That if you are actually doing dishes as an enjoyable part of your life, then you know, maybe there's more to life than doing dishes, and you should expand your thought processes a bit more. Anyway, that's what I got for you this Sunday. Which mindset are you? Are you the spend time to save money, or are you the spend money to save time mindset? And remember, you always want to be attracting the spend money to save time. I'm always spending money and it saves me so much time. Okay, so that's it from me, guys, today. We are back here tomorrow with another opposing mindset. Nikki says I'm one type but married to the other. Ooh, that can be difficult, but you have the ability to be able to turn that around. Scripting is a great way to do that. We talked about scripting last week, and you can script about anything. You can literally script about how supportive your partner is of all your new ideas, and how supportive your partner is of all the things that you'd like to do. And even if it it's not their way, it still somehow makes sense to them. So try a little bit of that and see where it goes. A little goes a long way. So thank you so much. We're going to get into our daily accountability today now. Get your pens at the ready, get your journals at the ready. We're going into accountability. I want you to have a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful day ahead, and I shall see you back here tomorrow where we will be discussing another opposing mindset. And don't forget, if you haven't joined the Working Online Beach Camp, you can do so at virtualmissfriday.com/TVAD. And thank you so much for being here. Let's start our mindset. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before. Thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment.
And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.